Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our spa night. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Let me make sure. Hello. It's just making sure that all of our technical areas are working, all of our streaming. We are actually broadcasting to a couple different places, so I was just trying to make sure that everything was working. So hello. Welcome. I am so excited for our Sunday spa night. I think that is just going to be a thing that we do from now on, is Sunday spa night. And so I'm not sure if you are gearing up for an awesome week. Oh, it's going to be awesome no matter what, right? But it might be a little bit crazy. You might have different things going on. And so just excited to have you guys here. And just what I'm going to tell you guys to do is just take this time to relax. Okay, so don't worry about what is coming up this week. Don't worry about what else you have to do tonight. Just take this time, take these little bit of time, probably about an hour, just to relax and enjoy yourself. Okay, that is the deal, is we are just here to have some fun and enjoy ourselves. So make sure as you guys are hopping on here that you comment and say hello, like many of you guys are. Let us know who invited you. Tag your consultant so that she knows that you're watching as well. That way she can make sure she's keeping an eye on you guys and your comments and everything. The consultants will kind of hop in here and be able to help answer questions and things like that in case that I miss them as we are going through this tonight. So make sure you comment, say hello, tell us who your consultant is that invited you. And if you've tried Mary Kay before, like, go ahead and comment that as well. And I am going to ask you to grab a couple things. So make sure if you were sent some samples, I've got a fly that is like going around my computer. So I'm trying to like not pay attention to the fly. So grab your samples. You probably have some sample packets. Grab those. And then also if you'll grab a blank piece of paper. Okay. So grab a blank piece of paper. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what that is for here in just a second. But grab a blank piece of paper, grab your samples, have everything together and ready for you. So here's kind of what we're going to do tonight. So like I said, we are just here to have a little bit of fun, relax, bring you some joy, bring you some self-care, little spa night kind of deal. But I also would love to give you some free stuff. So who likes free stuff? Hello. Mary Kay Ash always used to say, if it's free, it's for me. And so we are so excited to be able to give away some free things. And so that's what the piece of paper is here for. Okay, so grab a piece of paper. And what I'm going to have you do with it, and actually, just to kind of go back to the beginning as well, is my name is Mary Pyatt. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay. I've been building my Mary Kay business for about 16 years, and I am the proud leader of the consultants that make up the Mary's Knockouts family. And so we are just a group of consultants that are spread out all across the United States, as well as our customers are all spread out across the United States. And so we just love to do these fun little virtual events just to kind of, again, have some fun, relax, have some pampering. We all deserve it. Can I get an amen on that, right? So awesome. All right. So I know we're tagging people in here. That is awesome. So what I want you to do on this piece of paper, okay, so grab a blank piece of paper. And what I want you to do is this is going to be your entry form into the drawings tonight. So we're going to do a little bit different. If you've been here with us before, we're going to do this a little bit different. So we are going to do virtual tickets, okay? And so grab a piece of paper, and at the top of it, I just want you to put your name, okay? So just put your name at the top of it. That's the easiest part of this, right, is to put your name at the top. And then I want you to draw a great big, like, it's a tic-tac-toe board is what we're going to use it for. But it's a big hashtag, it's a big pound sign, number sign, whatever you want to call it. Draw a large tic-tac-toe board, okay? So as we go through here tonight, we are going to play a fun little game of tic-tac-toe. And so as I talk about these products and you hear customers and consultants talk about these products and share what they love about these products, you are going to find yourself in a couple of different categories. You might be like, I like it, I love it, or I got to have it. We're kind of like Cold Stone Creamery, okay? So if you find a product that, as we're talking about it, you like it, love it, got to have it, write it on your tic-tac-toe board, okay? If it's a product that maybe you are interested in, but you want to try it, add it to your tic-tac-toe board, okay? And so this is going to kind of be like your kind of like your wish list, want to try it kind of list, okay? So as we go through these products, make sure that you mark it on that list, okay? I'm so sorry, my dogs are barking, if you can hear that in the background. I may have to like text my son to let them out. But you're going to write it on your tic-tac-toe board, okay? For every tic-tac-toe that you get, so 3 in a row, you are going to get 10 virtual tickets, all right? So be strategic about where you put these so that you can fill up your tic-tac-toe board. So for every 3 across, 3 diagonal, 3 up and down, you get 10 virtual tickets, okay? Make sense? Cool. All right. So the last part of this sheet is down here at the bottom. I want you to have, just write tickets and have a box. And I like to kind of do it as I'm tallying these, just to do the little hash marks. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 5 to go across. However you want to do it is fine, but just use that as a way to keep track of your virtual tickets, okay? And then what you're going to do is when we're done with this at the end, you're going to take a picture of this and text it to your consultant. And then that way, this will be your entry into the drawing that we're going to do for our product giveaway tonight. Okay, so I want to make sure that you are entered into that. And that way it's just easy because it's got your name on it. It'll have your tickets on it. Easy peasy. Okay. The other thing I want you to do is over on the other side, I want you to write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end, we're going to do a little quiz. It'll be the easiest quiz ever because I'm going to give you all of the answers. And so just number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll come back to that at the end. Okay, so just to recap for our tic-tac-toe, it's got your name, a large tic-tac-toe board, a spot for tickets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, so, and I will try to remind you about this throughout as well and hold this up. And if maybe for some reason, maybe I haven't given away virtual tickets for a little bit, like comment that and then maybe we'll give away some extra tickets. But just for being here tonight. So as a thank you for just being here tonight, being on here live with us, go ahead and give yourself 10 virtual tickets. Okay, so you've already got 10 tickets already. Okay. And if you are in our Facebook group side of this, we're broadcasting both to YouTube and to Facebook. If you were on Facebook, there were some posts that were posted before that you could earn tickets. So for each of those that you commented on, you can add a ticket to that as well. Okay, so you can add those to this count up here. All right, so go ahead and give yourself 10 virtual tickets. And if you're familiar with Mary Kay, you kind of know that we have a color theme, right? And so a lot of our products, a lot of our prizes, a lot of our, like even a car is pink, right? So if you are wearing pink, maybe you have pink in your shirt, in your pants, on your socks, maybe on your underwear, wherever you have pink. If you have pink on, go ahead and give yourself 5 extra virtual tickets, okay? So 5 virtual tickets for wearing pink. If you have some pink on, 10 if you are here watching us. And then again, if you're in the Facebook group and you did any of those pre-posts, then you can add those tickets to that as well. All right. And if you have any questions about that, just type them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them as well. Okay. So let me just kind of see on here. Hello, everybody. All right. We've got lots awesome on here. Okay. So what we're going to do is, like I said, I do want this to be participation. So make sure that you comment and ask questions. We are going to be doing the product drawing using your tic-tac-toe board. And if you haven't already, make sure that you have a clean face. Okay, so you should have already washed your face. And if you have the sample pack, so some of you have samples. If you have samples in front of you, give yourself an extra 2 tickets, okay? 2 more tickets for having samples in front of you. Let me grab something off this back here, just so I'm not opening this new package. Okay, so if you have not washed your face yet, you're going to want to go ahead and do that. So just take the phone with you, take your computer with you. If it's a laptop, may not be able to do that if it's a desktop. But go ahead and wash your face. And if you have the samples, we sent you, I love this product. And I'm a little sad right now, and I'll explain why. So we sent you this facial cleansing cloth, okay? This facial cleansing cloth is has It's just like a cloth material, and it actually has a textured side and a smooth side. And this is what, it has a cleanser built into it. So all you have to do to use this is just run it under water, and then it starts sudsing up, and you can use that to wash your face. So the smooth side is very gentle on your face. The side with the little like tufts of the fabric is meant to kind of just be a little bit of an exfoliator, a very gentle exfoliator. And these are awesome because they are great to travel with. They are great if you go camping, or even if you're one that just wants something super quick and easy to wash your face. These are awesome. Now, they come in a pack of 30, but here's where I'm disappointed because, and I try not to ever do this, but the sample packs that we already had put together had these products in there. But this is actually a product that has been a victim of COVID-19. All right. There's been lots of things in our life over these last few months that have been victims of COVID-19. And unfortunately, this product is one of them. So the company that manufactures the cloths that Mary Kay then puts the cleansers in has had to switch their operations to be able to make all of the disinfecting wipes that we all want, all the Clorox wipes, all those different kinds of things like that. So they have had to stop production on this material for us to be able to use for facial cleansing cloths. We are all very sad because all the consultants will tell you how much we love this product. So I am hopeful that when all of this is said and done, whenever that is, that these will come back. But as of right now, Mary Kay has not been able to be able to tell us when that could happen. So they have been taken off of our website and out of our catalog and things like that, just so that we're not advertising something that's not available. So I am kind of doing that to you tonight, and I apologize for that, but we did still have these available as like for us to send you as samples. So I wanted to go ahead and use up what we had. So if you fall in love with these, I love that you love them. And you can add them to your tic-tac-toe board, and your consultant can make sure to keep track of that. So when Mary Kay, I'm not even saying if, I'm just going to say when Mary Kay brings these back, she can let you know, and we'll all be super excited again. So if you don't have the samples, Jen, then just use your cleanser that you have. Whatever you have on hand. If you used the facial cloths or you used a Mary Kay cleanser to wash your face, go ahead and give yourself one virtual ticket as well. So we all have a clean face, clean slate to start this. Okay. So as we do this pampering session tonight, this spa night, this is going to be kind of a little bit different than your normal wash your face, put on moisturizer, get ready for the day, or wash your face, put on moisturizer, and go to bed. Okay, this is an extra, like a spa treatment, right? And so this is not going to be something that you would do in your skincare routine every single day. All right, this is meant to be kind of that extra, that in and then some, in order to treat your skin. Okay, so we are going to talk a little bit about having a good skincare program for just basic skincare in just a little bit after we get our first product on. But just know that this is not like, you would not do this every single night. Okay. So if you're like, ooh, this is a lot of product. It is, but it's meant to be kind of a special little treatment. Okay. So as we do this, we are going to do a quick product, a quick little masking treatment, an easy one, a fun one, and a relaxing one. Okay. So a quick one, an easy one, a fun one, and a relaxing one. Okay. So the first one that we're going to do is the quick one. All right. And so if you have your samples, you are going to look for the sample packet that is a pink sample packet, and it's a 2-part sample packet. Okay. And it will say time-wise microdermabrasion refine and pore minimizer. Okay. If you have full-size bottles of this, it will probably look like this, or this is actually getting a facelift. So the color of these tubes would actually be more like the color of this sample packet. Okay. And so we are going to start with this. So this is the microdermabrasion treatment. Now tonight, just because normally if we were doing this, a Mary Kay appointment, you know, especially before all this COVID stuff hit, we would sit down with you, face to face, one-on-one, and learn a little bit about what you have been doing with your skincare system, what concerns that you have, and different things like that. And so while we're on that subject, go ahead and type in the comments I know I'd asked that question on the Facebook side earlier, but go ahead and type it in here, what your biggest skincare concern is, okay? So if you could only change one thing about your skin, what would that be? Okay, so go ahead and type that in the comments. And then when you type it in the comments, give yourself an extra virtual ticket as well, okay? So because we haven't sat down and been able to ask you questions and really determine what your skin type is, what concerns that you have and that sort of thing. This product, because it is more of a physical exfoliator, we are just going to try this one tonight on the back of your hand. Okay, so if you are using the sample packet, just squeeze out a teeny tiny little bit to put on the back of your hand. Okay, so as you use this product, go ahead and open it up. You're going to want to have your hand wet. Okay, so if you are at the sink, get your hand, put your hand under the water. I'm just going to pour a little bit of my water bottle on my hand. And so we're going to start with the step 1, which is the Refine, Microdermabrasion Refine. Okay, and you just need a little bit, especially since we're putting it just on your hand. You just need a teeny tiny little bit. So wet your hand, put a little bit of that product on it, and start just kind of doing circular motions on your skin. So what this microdermabrasion is this is a physical exfoliator. Okay, so as you do this and as it goes around on your hand, you're going to feel it's a little gritty. It's kind of like sandpaper. And what that grittiness is, it's actually alumina oxide crystals. So it's actually the same crystals that they use in a dermatologist's office to exfoliate your skin. And so this actually works on the physical level to remove the buildup of dead skin cells that are on the surface of your skin, okay? When we are young, our skin cells actually regenerate themselves a lot faster than as we get older. And so because of that, as we get older, we tend to have a buildup of skin cells. So that's where if you start to notice that your skin just doesn't glow like it used to, maybe your makeup doesn't go on as smooth, maybe it just feels rough, that's a sign of dead skin cells building up on your skin. And when we remove those dead skin cells, not only is our skin smoother and brighter and softer, but that also helps with our pores. If you are somebody that feels like you have large pores, this is an amazing product for you, because what happens if you think of your pores as like a V, when those dead skin cells kind of build up, they kind of start to get trapped in your pores. And so with this being a physical and kind of gritty, it kind of starts to pull them out so that those dead skin cells are able to be removed from your pores, okay? So when you were doing this, you would do this typically in the shower is what I recommend to people. You'd wash your face, get your face wet, and then just put a little bit of this and you'd work it all into your skin for just a couple minutes. And that's what I love about this is because you can control it. So I'm really oily. And so especially around my nose area is where I feel like I get the most buildup. So I kind of scrub a little bit harder there than I do everywhere else. You can go gentle if you have some breakouts. If you have dry patches, you can go a little bit more there. So you're able to control how intense, how much you rub that into your skin. But you just do it for a couple minutes and then you rinse it off. So after you've kind of got that worked into your skin for just a little bit, you can go ahead and rinse that off under the running water or wipe it off with a washcloth. And you should notice then after you've done that, when you feel the back of that hand versus your other hand, you should feel a noticeable difference. And if you look at the two side by side, I don't know if you'll be able to see this in my light, but you can kind of see that one just looks brighter and smoother than the other one. Can you see how much brighter that looks? I did it on this hand compared to that one. It just is amazing how that is. And so, like I said, this will improve the skin texture. It'll help your pores look smaller. It removes all of that dead buildup. And so when your pores are congested, again, that's what makes your pores look larger because those cell walls expand. So now that we physically have gotten all of that out of our pores and off of our skin, then we want to use the step 2, which is the pore minimizer. Okay, I'm turning it the wrong way. Pore minimizer. So this is the skinny part of this sample. And again, you just need a teeny tiny little bit. And you're just going to do this on that same spot where you did the microdermabrasion. And this you'll rub in and you will leave on. Okay. So what this is this is kind of a two benefit kind of product. So number one, when you use it after the refine, it kind of helps to soothe your skin, calms it, comforts it, and helps to tighten it after using that physical exfoliator. The microdermabrasion refine, you actually only want to use maybe 2 to 3 times a week at most. The pore minimizer, you can actually use every morning and every night. So again, if you are somebody that has large pores, you would use this a couple times a week to exfoliate, but you would use this every morning and every night. And what this is going to do is this is going to help do that shrinking of those cell walls. Okay, so it's going to work every morning and every night with your skin to help to reduce the size of those pore walls so that it minimizes the appearance of them. Okay, so it's kind of a two-part system. You want to exfoliate, and then this serum will go on afterwards to help tighten the pores, and you can use this every morning and every night as well. Okay, so if you loved how that felt on your skin and how smooth the back of your hand is, then make sure that you write it on your tic-tac-toe board. Remember our like it, love it, gotta have it kind of board. So that is the time-wise, I was trying to get fancy here, the time-wise Microdermabrasion Plus Set. Okay, that's what we just used and we just tried. Okay, so again, this works really well in the shower for the microdermabrasion, the refine. And then after you get out and you dry off your face, you would put the pore minimizer on, and then you would do your moisturizer. Okay, so save the rest of that sample to be able to use. You can use that tomorrow. I will tell people that when you first use it, if you've not used a microdermabrasion before, sometimes you do notice a little bit of redness to your skin. And that is normal because of that physical exfoliator. It's kind of like when you exercise, you might get a little flushed. It's the same kind of thing because that is kind of working with the blood vessels as well on your face. So you might be a little red the first time that you use it. It goes away very quickly. You can always kind of do like a little spot test as well, just to make sure to see how your skin does react to it. A lot of times I'll do it just in the shower, even in the morning. And I'm fine then when I put my makeup on and everything like that. But if you do get a little bit red, you can do it at night as well. Okay. All right. So the next product that we are going to do is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Okay. So I should be having a guest come in to join me with this. So I'm going to give just a second. So grab out your Revealing Radiance Facial Peel sample. It's the sample that looks like this. And the reason why I have a guest joining me, just to kind of let you guys know, is I'm going to have her use this product because I actually cannot use this product tonight, okay? I had to have a dermatology kind of treatment on my face on Wednesday, and I thought, oh, I'll be fine to do that. Well, I didn't realize I was not supposed to have any kind of exfoliator or peel on my skin until till Wednesday. So I'm having help with this one. So I just have I have some like spots that they've had to like liquid nitrogen, kind of deal. So I had to get a little treatment. So that's your PSA to make sure you get your skin checked for sunspots and age spots and things like that. So, okay, let me add her. Hello, Heather.
Hi.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I have the beautiful Heather joining me tonight.
Hello.
So Heather is going to do the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel so that you can see it. And then while she is doing that, then I am going to tell you a little bit about it. So Heather, I'm going to make you bigger while I talk.
Okie dokie.
So you've used this product before though, haven't you, Heather?
Yes, I love this. I just love how it makes my skin look. I feel like sometimes your skin looks kind of dull. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. But I love that it just kind of brings life back to my skin. I have really dry skin as well, and I feel like it takes off a lot of the dead skin that I sometimes get. Especially with wearing masks right now. It's making my like skin around my mouth really dry, around my nose. So I love this. It just makes my skin feel so good.
Yes. So you guys can watch as Heather puts that on, and I'll kind of explain to you what she is doing. So this Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, this is what we're calling the easy one, because it really truly is so easy to put on. And so you just take a little bit of this. So you'll go ahead and use your sample packet, and you'll probably use almost all that's in there. So, but you just put this on, and it's not going to rub into your skin. It's just going to kind of set on top of it, but you want a layer of it all over your skin. Okay. And once you have this on, we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes. Okay. So just make sure you have a layer of it all over. Depending on, when I typically use this, I probably use a little bit more than what's in the sample. I don't know if I really should, I just do. But so sometimes I notice like a little bit of white on my skin as I've got it on. Just because, again, it's not going to rub in, it's just going to kind of sit on top. And I don't know about you, but when I hear, so this is Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So it's actually a glycolic acid facial peel. So when I first heard that, I was like, I'm not putting acid on my face. Like, no, thank you. And so it just was really intimidating. And so I was a little worried about it, but it truly does. So the microdermabrasion works at the physical level. This works kind of at like the chemical level. Okay. It's going to work at the cellular level. So while this is sitting on your face, you think like, okay, whatever. It's not, like it might tingle a little bit, but it's not anything that you like feel instantly when you put it on. Like the microdermabrasion, you can feel the grittiness to it. This, you don't really feel anything, and you're not seeing anything because you usually can't even see it on your face. But what this is doing is that glycolic acid is actually going into your skin. And so it is actually removing the dead skin cells at the cellular level. So it's kind of going in a little bit deeper than the physical microdermabrasion and breaking up the bonds of those dead skin cells so then they can be released and wiped off. Okay, so it goes beneath the surface a little bit. Let me put this, again, trying to be all fancy. I can like put this up here so that you can see the name of it. Now we can write it on your tic-tac-toe board. So it goes a little bit deeper. So again, when they get rid of those dead skin cells, it's going to reveal plumper, fresher, newer skin. And it actually works with your skin to it helps your skin renew itself. Okay. So remember how I said, as we get older, like that process slows down. This actually helps your skin kind of get that jump start so it can work better doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. So it's going to soothe your skin. It's going to reduce kind of like the hills and valleys on your skin. Helps with dry, rough texture. And of course, when you do this, any of these kind of exfoliating products, when you do that, it just helps your skin be softer and smoother, that all of your other products are going to work better. So your skincare products are going to absorb better. Your makeup's going to go on smoother. Like it's just going to help with that whole entire process. And then this is also awesome because it has a blend of calming botanical extracts. So again, when you think glycolic acid peel, you think scary, like, hurting your skin, but it's not, because with those botanical extracts, it actually, like when you take this off, you'll be amazed as to actually how soft and hydrated your skin feels. Like it just feels clean and smooth, but it still feels hydrated. And it actually has marine extract to help with that as well, which is awesome. So Heather, I'm just going to have you hang out for just a little bit, if you don't mind. And so what we're going to do is, well, actually, Heather, I'll take you off the screen, but stay with me because I'll have you wash that so they can see after you wipe it off. Okay. So while I give Heather a little bit of a break, I am going to talk to you a little bit because, like I said, all of the products that we're trying tonight is supplements for your skincare program. And so if you are somebody that is not using a basic skincare system, okay, if your skincare routine is, soap and water or whatever comes down your face when you're washing your hair or you're in the shower, then that would be the first step. Okay. Before you would do any of these consistently, we would want to start with skincare. And so if you did get a sample packet from us, you also got a little booklet that looks something like this. And if you'll grab that, you can actually turn to page 4. And we'll kind of just go over really quickly just the other skincare sets that we have. And this is where your consultant, okay, your consultant is, her job is to consult, okay? That's what her job is to consult and to help you. And so her job is to find out what your skin concerns are, what, you know, if you're concerned about aging, if you're concerned about skin texture, if you're, let me see if anybody else had said anything about what they were concerned with. You know, any of those kind of things, they can help determine what skincare system is best for you. And sometimes your skin does change with the seasons, or like right now, everybody's skin is wreaking havoc on them because of the masks and the maskne and that kind of thing as well, okay? So make sure that you talk with your consultant to figure out what's best for you. So with our skincare system, I'm going to start on page 4. This is probably our most popular skincare system, and that is our Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. And this is a great one for anti-aging. Anybody kind of 20 and above can use this skincare system. And so this is going to help with, it's going to help defend, delay, and deliver. So it's going to defend against all of the free radicals that are in the environment that wreak havoc on your skin and damage your skin and age your skin. It's going to delay the look of aging, and it's going to deliver results really quickly. And so this is customized based on your skin type, whether you are combination to oily or normal to dry, and you can even kind of mix and match. And so it's a 4-product system, but it's 3 steps. So you cleanse, you hydrate with a day cream or a night cream, and then you have an eye cream. So it's super easy to use. The next one on page 5 is our Time-Wise Repair Set. So this is if you feel like you have more moderate to advanced signs of aging. So the Time-Wise 3D is for early signs of aging. For more advanced, you would want the Time-Wise Repair. So that's why it's called repairs. It's going to fix all of those advanced signs of aging. And so this is a 5-piece system, but it really is just 4 steps. Okay, so you've got a cleanser, you've got an advanced lifting serum, which is kind of like Botox in a bottle, which is really awesome. You might even want to just write Botox in a bottle on your tic-tac-toe board. It'll be worth it. But it's got advanced lifting serum. It's got a day cream and a night cream as well. The night cream actually has retinol in it. And then it also has an eye cream as well. So cleanser, advanced lifting serum, which is kind of like the secret sauce to it, and then day cream, night cream, and eye cream. Then if you, depending on what other concerns that you have, we do have, if you are somebody that has concerns with acne, we do have our Clear Proof set. Now, I will say if you are suffering from some of the breakouts from having to wear your mask or something like that, you can incorporate pieces of this into your skincare system, but this would be one that as an overall system is designed for those with more severe acne breakouts. Okay, so you can definitely add this into what you're doing to help with the maskne, but overall, if you're just somebody that has occasional breakouts or just in a spot, this system as a whole, I would not recommend because it would be a little bit more than what you need. Okay, but there are some great pieces in here, including the toner and the acne treatment gel. This acne treatment gel is like the bee's knees. Like I can put it on when you have a like pimple like starting. Like I actually have one like starting right here and I can feel it. So I'm going to be putting some of that on tonight so that it helps to, like 9 out of 10 times it won't even come to a head. And I see Katie's comment on here. Let me pull this one up because she uses this cleanser and the pore serum, which is not pictured in this, but we have a pore serum that she uses to help with her skin as well. And she does the Time-Wise cleanser and moisturizer. And yes, acne treatment gel is a lifesaver. We love that. If you are somebody that needs something just very gentle, we also have our Botanical Effects skincare system. The main ingredients in this are dragon fruit and aloe. So it is good. There's no anti-aging in it. So this is really good for somebody if they have sensitive skin or they're not concerned with anti-aging, or even younger skin, like especially for like teenagers or, you know, that age range as they are starting with something as well. That's a great skincare system. Easy to use kind of system for that. And then our newest skincare system actually gets its 2-page spread on pages 8 and 9. Whoops. And this is our Mary Kay Naturally, I cannot hold on to this book, skincare system. And so this is awesome because this is naturally derived. So it's our first naturally certified skincare line that Mary Kay has ever had. And so all of this, 3 of the 4 products are actually 100% naturally derived. The cleanser is 99.49% naturally derived. So that extra like 0.51 just means it does have an ingredient that helps to kind of preserve it because it has water in it. But otherwise, all of it is naturally derived ingredients, which is really awesome. So if you are somebody that is very cautious about your exposure to pollutants or cleaning products or anything like that, then this is a system that is for you. And so many great products in the Naturally line. I love that. And so these are all kind of, they're great to use together. It's got a cleanser, an exfoliating powder, a nourishing oil, and a moisturizing stick. And these are all really great to use together, but also to mix and match as well. And that's what I love about Mary Kay products is all of our products are tested to be able to mix and match with our other lines. So you can use some Naturally products with your Time Wise 3D. You can use Clear Proof with the Repair. Like you can mix and match those however you want. And there's lots of multi-purposes to it. So with this one, especially like this nourishing oil, you can mix and match with all of your other moisturizers. You can use this with your body products. You can use this on your cuticles. You can use this on your hair, like so many different things. And I know Heather, I'll pull Heather back up here because I know she doesn't have to talk about it necessarily, but I know she is a fan. She'll give this a huge thumbs up for, if I can point to the right thing, there it is the Naturally stick. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Oh, yes. I would love to talk about that. So I have probably, I don't know, like 5 different sticks around my house. There's one in my purse. I have one here at my desk since I work from home now. I have 2 in my bathroom, and then I have one in my guest room. My lips get super chapped, as you can probably see. They're like really chapped right now. Because when you don't feel good, you kind of mouth breathe a little bit. So my lips are extremely dry. Yeah, 100%. So I have a before and after. I'll have to see if I can find it and post it on here, but it has completely changed like my lips from being dry all the time and constantly feeling like I'm having to put chapstick on. I can usually put this on in the morning and I'm good until even after lunch. I don't necessarily feel like I need to put it on. So I usually put it on in the morning and then after I shower at nighttime and I'm good to go. And then I have a separate stick that I actually use on my heels because my heels are dry. Yeah. And it has completely changed my feet. I hate feet. I think they're gross. But if you have dry, cracked feet, or if you have dry elbows or just dry skin in general, like buy 3, 1 for your feet, 1 for your body, 1 for your lips, and you will not regret it. I promise you. It's like the best thing in the world.
And it's not like sticky or tacky, you know what I mean?
No.
Like it's thick. I mean, it's a moisturizing stick and it's got beeswax in it. So it's kind of a little bit thicker, but it's so soft and so smooth when it goes on. Cause I am like a flip flop or a barefoot kind of girl. And so my heels, like they get not really pretty. And so I love using it for it. I need to use that tonight before I go to bed and put some socks on so that it stays on. So awesome. Awesome. All right. So that is skincare. So again, make sure that if you are not in a skincare system, that you talk with your consultant to make sure that you get into a skincare system that addresses the concerns that you have, fits into your routine, into your schedule, but gives you the results that you want. So, all right. So Heather is going to go ahead and wipe off this mask. And so this is super easy because it wipes off with just a washcloth. So it's not one that you would really just rinse off, you know, like the commercials where you're splashing water on your face. You do want to use like a wet washcloth to wipe it off. Did you already wipe it off or are you?
No, it's still on.
Okay.
I was debating running to my bathroom real fast.
Oh, you can if you need to.
Yeah, I think I will. Otherwise I will have water everywhere. So bear with me. I will be back.
So, and you guys too, while Heather's wiping hers off, you can go ahead and wipe yours off as well. So take the phone with you to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. I just typically take like a washcloth. I obviously don't have it on because Heather put hers on, but I just kind of like wipe it off on my face like that. Okay. So you can go ahead and wipe that off as well. And I always think it's funny. Do you notice how all of the TV commercials, whenever they have people washing their face, they always do that like fancy splash? And I can never do that in my bathroom and not make a mess. I don't know how they do that in the commercials. I'm sure they are not showing us the mess, but still, it's crazy, right? So, all right, so you're going to go ahead and wipe that off. And as you're wiping that off, again, what you're going to kind of notice is that your skin feels really soft. It feels really smooth. So as you have that wiped off, like comment done and let me know that you have that wiped off so that we can kind of make sure that we're all on the same page. All right, so again, we are trying right now the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, okay? So like I said, after you have that wiped off, go ahead and comment that you are done with that, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, and I'm excited for this next one. Next one is my favorite, but I won't go to that one yet. So, all right. Okay, Heather is back. Let me add her. All right. So Heather is back. And Heather, how does your skin feel? So now that you've got that off, kind of describe what they should be feeling.
It feels amazing. It feels, it feels a little bit dry, but I think that's just because I have dry skin anyway. So I always want to make sure, like, you always want to make sure that you moisturize after doing any kind of exfoliation or mask or anything, even if you have oily skin. So it does feel a little bit dry, but mostly just in those spots that were already dry. Right. Otherwise, it feels extremely soft. It just feels clean and it just feels amazing.
Yes. I always love, especially after that one, I'm always like touching my face.
Yes.
Like, okay, I need to not do that, but my hands are clean because I just, but it does. It just feels so nice and smooth. And it's just easy to do because there's no mess to it. You're not like peeling it off. Yeah. You don't, this next one, we're going to look a little crazy. And so with this Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, you don't look crazy, so it's just a super simple one to be able to use. You put it on, let it sit for about 10 minutes, wipe it off, and then you can go on with the rest of your routine as well. So,
and if you look at my skin, like if you were to go to the spa and get this, you'd probably have like super like bright red skin. Of course, they tell you don't go in the sunlight. Like, I have very sensitive, pasty skin, and it's not red at all. Like, that's why I love our products, because they don't like burn your skin. They don't like, it's just amazing. That's all I can say. It's just amazing.
It's just awesome. They make us feel really good.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Heather, for being our model for the
Revealing
Radiance Facial Peel. I appreciate that. I am excited for when I get to do that later this week. Because I am ready. I'm ready because actually my face after this treatment, it kind of feels a little bit like sandpaper. And so I'm hoping that this charcoal mask help a little bit, but I'm like, Wednesday night, I will be doing this whole thing again just so I can get my skin feeling a little bit better. So awesome. Well, thank you, Heather, for joining us.
You're welcome.
We'll see you after a little bit.
Bye.
All right. So thank you, Heather, for joining us and helping with that. So the next one that we are going to do is your deep cleansing charcoal mask. Okay, deep cleansing charcoal mask. And so this one, if you have your samples, this is going to be the one that is white with a green stripe at the bottom. So deep cleansing charcoal mask. Okay, and this one, this is the full-size bottle that you are able to purchase. And so I love this because this bottle, it actually probably has about 30 charcoal mask applications in it. I probably should really find out the number for the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, but I think that one's a little bit harder to judge because of how much you might use. So this is the deep cleansing charcoal mask. And so this is the fun one, okay? And so with this one, we're going to apply this to our entire face. If you are somebody that does have dry skin, you can just apply it to kind of like your T-zone area. This is one that especially those of us with combination of oily skin or breakouts or things like that love this product, okay? And so that is what makes this so amazing, especially right now with the mask knee that we have so lovingly named. You can even use it as kind of a spot treatment on just where you have the breakouts as well, okay? So grab your sample packet. This one I'm going to do, so I'm so excited to be able to do this one. And I'm going to be using our mask applicator. I guess I have that upside down. So this is our mask applicator, and this is actually, it's a silicone like brush head. It's kind of like a little spatula almost. And so this is really awesome. You can use this to apply any of the masking products. So even the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel that we just did, you can use it for that. I love to use it for this charcoal mask because instead of getting my fingers kind of messy, this is really awesome. So I'm going to start applying this. You can start applying yours, and then I will tell you a little bit about it. And actually, I'm going to pull my hair back. Number one, to try to keep this headband in place, but also so I don't get this in my hair. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And so this charcoal mask, I love it because it actually is kind of cooling. It has a little bit of peppermint extract in it. So it smells really good as well. And I kind of have to use a mirror to help me cheat to put this on because my camera is like backwards when I'm looking in the computer screen. So this charcoal mask, it's a triple action charcoal mask. And so what that means is that it's got different charcoals that all help to kind of do different things. So this is kind of like a magnet to unclog your pores. So especially after the microderm and, you know, kind of physically exfoliating those pores, this will kind of help to draw out everything as well. And so it actually has 2 different types of clay, and that's what really goes in to clean out the pores. It has heat activated charcoal. And when you have heat activated charcoal, it actually helps to absorb double its weight in impurities. I almost got that in my mouth. That's what I get for talking and doing this at the same time. So it has activated charcoal. So it's charcoal that's been heated, so it absorbs double its weight in impurities. And I went on the wrong side. I meant to go to this other side. So this will help to unclog and minimize your pores as well. It absorbs excess oil, so it reduces shine as well. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time just because I get a little distracted. And so again, if you are somebody, maybe you're not, I mean, it's good for all skin types, but especially those with oily skin. Or again, right now, if you've got the breakouts, you can just do it on just those spots to help draw out the impurities and the dirt that's in those spots. Again, great for right now when we're all having to wear these masks and it's irritating our skin and kind of clogging our pores. And so when this starts, you can kind of see, sorry, I'm not looking like at the camera, I'm looking in my mirror down here. As this starts, it's dark gray, and you just want a thin layer. You don't want it super thick. I'm probably actually a little bit thicker than what you will be with the sample pack. You can just do this just in your T-zone area, and I just got a big glob on my finger. You can do this just in your T-zone area if you would like, but I personally love to do it like everywhere. But again, I'm a little bit more on the oily side. So again, this is kind of like a magnet. It's got kaolin and bentonite clay that helps to absorb excess oil. It's got honeysuckle and navy bean extract, so it's going to help to target skin discoloration, and it helps to soothe your skin as well. So this is really great. Again, you can use this a couple times a week. A lot of times if I do have a breakout, I'll just put it just on that spot and let it sit on that spot. So as it starts and it's dark gray like this, as it dries, it will go lighter. So we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes as well. And you'll notice as it dries, it'll turn to a light gray, but you'll notice dark spots. And that's where it's kind of pulling out all that excess dirt and oil. If you do have a breakout, then you might notice that it's really white. And that is, again, when it's a different kind of reaction to the clay, but it is pulling out those impurities as well in that. Okay. So while this is sitting, I want to talk to you a little bit about the Mary Kay story. Okay. So I don't know how much you guys know about Mary Kay. I don't know if you've ever tried Mary Kay before. I don't know if you're familiar with Mary Kay, but I just kind of wanted you to know a little bit more. Just so that you know kind of how to support your consultant, how, you know, kind of what she's excited about, all that sort of thing as we go through this. So Mary Kay, the company, is actually, we are getting ready to celebrate in September our 57th Mary Kay anniversary. Had to think about that one for just a second. And so when Mary Kay started this company, she was actually retiring from a direct sales company and was a little frustrated. It was, of course, back in the 60s. And so women were not treated the same as men. And so, you know, she was turned down, like looked over for lots of advancement opportunities and was expected to train men for the job, but then they would get promoted ahead of her because they had a family to raise. And so it was just really frustrating. And so she decided to do something about it. And so she actually sat down and she was going to write a book on how to be able to help women and how they could get ahead in the world. And she realized instead of just writing a book, why not create a company? And so that's what she did. And that's how Mary Kay, the company, Mary Kay Cosmetics, got started. And so it is it's a family-owned company. We are a privately owned company. Mary Kay's children and grandchildren are still involved with the company today. We are a completely debt-free company. We do billions of dollars in sales each year, but are still completely debt-free. Our brand new manufacturing facility was just built just outside of Dallas, Texas. And that's where most of our Mary Kay products are manufactured and developed. And that has like a completely green footprint, like all of the specifications for all of the like building and environmentally friendly standards. Then that is what that building, it's like all those rules and things like that. And so that is really awesome as well. And we manufacture our own products. There's no like auto ship or things like that. And so when you are needing some product, you get to reach out to your consultant. And so she can carry inventory to service you. She can order those products for you. And they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you ever buy a Mary Kay product, whether it's skincare, color, fragrance, body care, and it doesn't live up to what you expected it to do. Maybe the shade isn't the right shade. Maybe the formula is not the right shade. Maybe you just didn't like it when you got it home. Whatever it is, you are able to take that product back to your consultant and she can exchange it for you or refund your money. No questions asked, 100% satisfaction guarantee. I'm loving these comments about the charcoal mask on the guys. It's so funny watching them do this. And Mary Kay, the company, actually also has a charitable foundation. So being able to philanthropically give back to the communities. And so the foundation supports two causes that are pretty impactful to most of us these days. The first of which is cancers that affect women. And so think about breast cancer, ovarian cancer, those kind of things. And Mary Kay actually donates millions of dollars every single year to research and scientists to be able to find a cure for those cancers. And then the second is also for domestic violence against women and children. And so again, millions of dollars is donated each year to shelters all across the United States, to programs that talk about teen dating violence, to helpline support, all of those different kinds of things that Mary Kay has done and to support. So it's awesome to know that when you purchase Mary Kay products, when you wash your face with Mary Kay, when you put on Mary Kay mascara, that you are helping to support those two causes, which is really awesome. The other thing I love about Mary Kay that kind of sets us apart from a lot of people is just our Mary Kay culture. And I know the consultants that are watching here tonight would probably be able to tell you stories of things that they love in regards to the Mary Kay culture. But this is just where we truly are like a Mary Kay family. We treat our customers as that they are a family. We treat other consultants like they are a family. And Mary Kay was founded on some key principles and key values that are still true to this day. And of course, one of those is the golden rule. treat others how you want to be treated. And, she always said that, treat people as if they had a sign around their neck that said, make them feel important. And so that's what we want our customers to feel when we are in their space. That's what we want our other consultants to feel when we're in their space, is just that this is not about a product or a sale. It's truly about helping you figure out what it is that you want, what concerns that you have, and, finding that need and filling it for you as well. And yes, consultants or customers can also donate to the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation as well. The easiest way to do that is just round up your order. So if your order is like $49.52, round it up to $50, and that extra change your consultant can donate to the foundation on your behalf. The other principle that Mary Kay had was God first, family second, and career third. And she always believed that when a woman was able to live her life in that order, in those priorities, that everything would work well and everything would work out. And so that's what she wanted, is that women would be able to live their life in their value system and what they believed was important, and not what somebody else told them to do. And so that's what a lot of people, when they come into Mary Kay, they don't realize that, even as a customer, that's the principles and the values that Mary Kay has. But that is truly what it's about. It's not about greed or sales or anything like that. It's about people and love, is what Mary Kay Ash always used to say, which is awesome. And of course, there's always the fun part about, consultants love just the recognition aspect of it. And it's one of those things that, when I started Mary Kay, I didn't realize that I wanted that. I, of course, always love to be appreciated for a job well done. I mean, who doesn't? But just to be able to have that encouragement and that support, whether you had a great week or a bad week, or you did what you said you were going to do, or maybe you fell a little bit short, just that constant encouragement. But Mary Kay Ash always believed in praising people to success, that it wasn't about criticism. It was about building them up and supporting them and encouraging them. And Mary Kay is probably one of the places with the most positive group of women that you can ever be around. And that's why I even know a lot of our customers love coming to Mary Kay events. We will get back there very soon, I'm hoping, is just because of that environment and the way that they feel as well. And so Mary Kay also used to have lots of fun as far as with recognition, with prizes and awards. And so your consultant this quarter, we are nearing the last 2 weeks of what we call our Star Consultant Quarter. And so every quarter has the opportunity to earn prizes from Mary Kay. And I should have had my poster. I have it hanging up here, but I'm looking at it, and there's things for your home. There's mini fridges. There's pots and pans. There's blankets. There's an outdoor patio heater. There's a stand mixer. There's all different kinds of things that you can earn, as well as earrings and a scarf, or scarf and a hat set, or dishes, or something for your phone. I can't tell what it is. Or, one of those Ember coffee mugs. I want one of those to where it keeps my coffee warm all the time. So lots of different things that you can earn. And so every purchase that you make with your consultant, you are helping her with that. And so that is really awesome as well. Mary Kay also gives out diamond rings and career cars and trips around the world. And, those are things that, again, we kind of, aren't sure that that's really what we want until we have the opportunity to earn them. And then they're really awesome as well. So I love that aspect of Mary Kay, that, that those that want to come into Mary Kay are able just to be able to be their own boss and decide what it is that they want. And they can have as much or as little as they want with Mary Kay. And so I always kind of tell people that there's, when people come into Mary Kay, again, we didn't think, oh my gosh, when I grow up, I want to be a Mary Kay consultant. And so most people, when they come into Mary Kay, is really just to be what we kind of call a smart shopper. Okay. And this is just where you love the products, you use them. And so why not take advantage of a great deal? And so that's why most people decide to start, is just to kind of support their own habit, maybe take care of a few friends and family, but really just it's about them, and supporting their habit and getting their products at a good deal. Then once they're in Mary Kay, some people do decide to do it as kind of like a side hustle. So, maybe just a little bit of extra money on the side. They love what they do. And this is probably where most people are in Mary Kay. They love what they do. They love their job, but they just want a little bit extra on the side, either for a little bit of extra money or just for the community and the family and the values that Mary Kay has, that they love that environment. And it's interesting. I know Dave Ramsey has always said, you know, that most American households, if they had an extra $400 in their bank account each month, that would really make a huge difference to their family as far as just living paycheck to paycheck versus having a little extra. And so, you know, a lot of people do that as that side hustle, just to have that extra little bit of income, just to be able to pay. Like this month, I was working honestly to pay off an Old Navy credit card. Because I shopped a little bit too much. And so my Mary Kay business this month has made enough to be able to pay off that credit card. So I'm going to get a massage just to treat myself as well. And so I love that you can use it for whatever it is that you want. And then some people also work their Mary Kay business as what we kind of call like a boss babe, you know, so they want to take advantage of all of the avenues of income. You can be a Mary Kay boss babe and still work another job, or you could just decide to do Mary Kay. It depends on where you're at with things. But this is where you take advantage of all the avenues of income. And so you have a little bit more income. You can pay mortgages, pay off debt. You can, you know, build your team. You can earn the use of a career car. But it just is doing more than just the side hustle. And I love this, Heather showing on here. It's been a lifesaver, you know, having lost her job twice, you know, due to store closures and funding, that it's there to help support that. And especially in this time, in this season, when we really don't, you know, there's so many different things that are up in the air right now because of this global pandemic that we're in, that this has made a difference for a lot of people, just to be able to cover that gap, or just to kind of have that security, or just to build back up savings, or different things like that. So as we talk about this, as we come to the end, I'm going to invite you just to be able to have the opportunity to find out a little bit more about Mary Kay, just to help your consultant with her training, and so that you know a little bit more and how to support her and encourage her. But then also, the more that you know a little bit about it, even if it's not for you, that's fine. We love our customers. But even if it's not for you, you may know somebody that it could benefit after you heard a little bit more information about that. And so as we get ready to wipe this off, it's starting to dry a little bit. My face is getting a little stiff. I do want to talk about one other product. I'm going to talk about our satin lips mask. And we're actually going to talk about the satin lip set. Sorry, that's kind of a little bright and blurry. You're not being able to see it. And so the sugar scrub is the first thing that we're going to do. And so this is, you know, Heather was kind of talking about our lips being dry, and especially as we're starting to head towards fall and winter. Our lips do tend to get a little bit dry, a little bit cracked. And so this is the skin on your lips is just like the skin on your face, that it needs to be exfoliated. And so this is a Shea Sugar Scrub. And so you just get a little bit, and you just kind of work it into your lip, kind of scrub. And it's got sugar scrub, just like you're kind of familiar with other products. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time. But you just work that into your lips. And especially in the wintertime, I like to get right here in the corners. But this will help your lips be nice and smooth as well. And so that is the Satin Lips Sugar Scrub, if you want to add that to your tic-tac-toe board. And I haven't given out virtual tickets. Oh my gosh, you guys are supposed to remind me. So, okay, let's see. What can I give out tickets for? All right, if you have ever had chapped lips, there we go. If you've ever had chapped lips, give yourselves 2 virtual tickets. How about that? We'll make that kind of fun with that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick little break. And so I want you to first kind of look at your mask. And so I don't know if you can see this on mine, but do you kind of see how there's like little dark spots? Yours might be a little bit more evident than mine. And so I want you to kind of notice that, because that's where it's starting to pull out some of the toxins and the dirt and the sweat and all of that out of your pores. And so we're going to take a little break for you to be able to wash this off, because this is going to be one that it is going to be better for you to be at your sink. And so what I like to do, and actually first, before you wash your face, okay, so pause for just a second, is I want you to take a charcoal mask selfie. Okay, so before you wipe this off, You might have to leave the video and come back, but take a picture with your charcoal mask on, and I want you to post it in the Facebook group or text it to your consultant so that she can see your charcoal mask. I would love for you to post it in the group just because we can have a lot of fun with it as well with our mask selfies. So be sure to do that before you wash it off. But go ahead and get your washcloth, and I like to get my washcloth wet. And actually, speaking of washcloths, this is actually the washcloth you can get with your consultant if she still has supplies available with your charcoal mask purchase. So when you buy the deep cleansing charcoal mask, you can get this washcloth for free if she still has supplies of these. These were limited. But I like to take the washcloth and just kind of sit it on my face and kind of push it into the skin just to kind of rehydrate the charcoal mask and then wipe it off. Okay, so we're going to take a quick little break. Go ahead and take a charcoal mask selfie, and then we will be right back. Okay, so go ahead and wash that off. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the sink as well. Okay, so take a charcoal mask selfie. Okay. I wiped off some of it and then I came back to the camera. So, and as you come back, let me know when you are back and you've got it all cleaned off. I really do love this washcloth because it's already like charcoal gray. So you don't even notice. And I will say, like, our charcoal mask does not stain other towels, like our washcloth, unless you like leave it, like don't wash it right away. So I'm always cautious about that. Okay, so let me know when you guys are back. Let me make sure I got all that. And you've got your charcoal mask off. And then we are to our last products. So we are wrapping up. All right. Okay, so as you guys are finishing that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of move on. So make sure you, again, you comment and let me know when you are back. Hopefully you can still hear me. And so the next thing I'm going to do is our Shea Butter Lip Balm. So I did that Satin Lips Scrub. I'm going to do the balm. And so it has a applicator tip. This is actually my demo one, so I'm just going to put this on my finger. But this is a Shea Butter Balm. And so it's really great and really hydrating for your lips with that shea butter. And so I love this. Like Heather said, you can also use the moisturizing stick from the Nourishing line as well. It just got a different ingredients, so it works a little bit different, but both of those are awesome as far as hydrating your lips. And I would definitely be careful if you are somebody that has to have a lot of chapsticks around. Number one, I would encourage you to do an exfoliator on your lips, so like the lip mask, but also be careful about what ingredients are in the lip balms or chapsticks that you're using. Some of those have products that are actually dry, that will dry out your lips. So it's kind of the vicious cycle of you put it on to hydrate your lips, but then it dries it out. So then you put on more, and that's kind of how they get you. So like Heather said, she can put her chapstick on like in the morning, you know, maybe at lunch and at the end of the day, versus like having to put it on every like 15 minutes or so. So just as kind of an option for that. Okay. So make sure again, so we talked about, just to kind of recap before we get this last one, we talked about the facial cloths, which unfortunately have been a victim of COVID. So they are not available. We talked about the Microdermabrasion Plus Set that was the physical exfoliator. We talked about the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel with Heather that is the glycolic acid, so more of the chemical cellular level exfoliator. We talked about the Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask that kind of sucks everything out of your pores. The Shea Sugar Scrub to exfoliate your lips. And then the Shea Butter Balm as well. Okay, so now the last step that we're going to do is, this is our relaxing one. So these we are going to put on and we will leave on, okay? And so this, as we end the video, you will still have these on and then you'll be all ready for bed. And so these two products are our Moisture Renewing Gel Mask and our HydroGel Eye Patches, okay? So these are the last two products. So we're going to start with the HydroGel Eye Patches. So the sample of those is your biggest sample that you have, is your HydroGel Eye Patches. And so the way that these work is these are kind of like little hugs for your eye area, I say. So if you have dark circles, puffiness is what I was trying to say. These are awesome. If you just are at the computer a lot and your eyes are stressed, these are awesome. If you just want 20 minutes of you time, these are awesome. These are just awesome. Okay. So we're talking about the HydroGel Eye Patches now, not the Butter Balm. So if you look at these, they're like pink little glittery, like it's kind of like a yin yang kind of shape to it. So the way that these work is it comes with a little spatula. Okay. And so you just kind of slide it under to lift one up. Okay, so I've got one there. And so these are, it's like a gel matrix, okay? And so you can kind of see the shape of them. So the skinny part you want to put at the inside part of your eye, and this part will be towards the outside, okay? So I'm going to try to do this into the camera as best as I can. Okay. And I like to try to get them up as close as I can, obviously. And so you can, like that one's a little close to my eye. You can reposition them as well, which is awesome. I kind of like to try to push them up into the corner of my eye a little bit. Just because that's my business. You guys watch Tabitha Brown? That's my business. All right, so I'm going to get another one and do the other eye. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Oh, that is not quite right. Okay, hold on. Whoops, sorry. Not trying to block you. I don't know why I always try to keep opening my mouth when I do that. Okay, hold on. I want that one up a little bit more. It's hard to do this in the camera. That's why I gotta have the mirror. Okay, so there we go. So I've got them both on. That one's a little close to my eye. Let's. Okay, that one fell down a little bit. It was a little close to my eyeball. All right, so we've got the HydroGel eye patches. So these are, it's like water in a gel matrix. So you put these on for about 20 minutes, and you can do them a couple times a week. You can really do them every day. You just go through them a little bit faster. And so in this container is actually 30 pairs of eye patches, okay? So like each use is like less than $2 to do this, which is awesome. And so you can even keep these in the refrigerator so that they're even like more of a cooling sensation. I just like got that on my fingers. So you can keep them in the refrigerator, and it boosts the hydration in your eye area. So that's what helps with the puffiness and the dark circles as well. It has glycerin, which is a humectant to help with moisture. And the thing I love about it is when you get a box of them and you look at the ingredients, okay, and you read the ingredients on them, it seriously is like a fruit and vegetable salad. So like I'm looking at the extracts, and there is blueberry extract, pear extract, blackberry extract, cabbage leaf extract, wild cherry, raspberry, cranberry, broccoli, tomato. Like seriously, it's like a diet for your eyeballs, which is awesome. So I love that. I figure if it helps with puffiness here, and you can actually use these other places. So people have used them like on the smile lines here. I've seen people put them up here on the top part of their eye, like on their forehead. So you can kind of use them at any of those places. Like it's awesome. Okay, so we've got those on. It's like a salad for your eyes. I love it. All right, so we're going to work around these, and we're going to put on the moisture renewing gel mask. Okay. And so this is you can use this two ways. You can put this on and like let it sit for 10 minutes and then wipe it off. But I love to just put it on and leave it on overnight, which is the other way you can use it. So I'm just using my fingers and just putting this all over. And of course you want to be careful around your eye patches. You don't want to knock those off. And this is probably something, again, I probably use a little bit more of this than what I should. But I just love how it feels. But especially after doing this masking treatment like this, where you're doing multiple things like this, it's really great to kind of just to rehydrate that area. All right, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. I'm just putting it on. Wasn't even talking to you guys. All right, so this is really awesome because this is kind of like a multi-masking genius in itself, okay? And you can even save a little bit of your packet that when these come off after 20 minutes that you can put a little bit up like on the top part of your cheekbone. You don't want to put this like in your eye or anything like that, but you can put it up on your eye, like cheekbone, not eyes, cheeks. So this is like, I love that this says, it breathes new life into tired, sluggish skin. Hello. Yes. Okay. So it hydrates and locks in moisture. It has sodium hyaluronate, which is like hyaluronic acid, which is a humectant. So it's like a sponge that attracts moisture to your skin. Your skin appears less stressed, feels nourished, purified, calm, reduces the appearance of pores as well as lines and wrinkles. It's got vitamin B3 in it to fortify your skin. Your skin feels healthier, smoother, firmer, softer. And then it also has antioxidant superpower with acai berries to neutralize free radicals. So free radicals are all the things in the environment that damage your skin. That's where 80% of the damage to your skin comes from, is from those environmental things, those free radicals. And so this has acai berries in it for antioxidants that neutralize those free radicals at a potency rate of more than 80 times that of green tea. So we think of green tea having antioxidants. This uses the acai berry, which has 80 times more potency of antioxidants than green tea, which is incredible. So I love this. So make sure you add that to your tic-tac-toe board. Your like it, love it, gotta have it as well. And actually, if you did a charcoal mask selfie that you will post, you have posted or you will post it, give yourself 10 virtual tickets, okay? So if you did a charcoal mask selfie, 10 virtual tickets, okay? And we're going to talk about getting those tickets and getting that turned in here in just a second. So I want to share with you guys a little bit. This will be posted in this group when you are able to hop off here. And so this will be, so you can kind of see it in just a little bit, but I want to talk to you about some of our specials tonight as well. Okay. And so this sheet, and I should have had it to be able to pull up on the screen, and I did not. So it will be posted into the group, okay? But this is the sheet that just kind of has some of our specials tonight, okay? And so this is kind of where you can customize some of the products that you, if you liked them, loved them, got to have them, want to try it, then you are able to customize this to meet the needs and the concerns that you have. And so at the top 2 rows are all about skincare. So we talked about those basic skincare systems. Those top 2 rows have those basic skincare systems. The bottom 2 rows is all about these supplements that we tried tonight. So it has the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. It has the Microdermabrasion Set. It has the Multi-Masking Set, which is the charcoal mask and this moisture renewing gel mask and the applicator. It has the HydroGel Eye Patches plus this awesome Indulge Soothing Eye Gel, which is great as well. And then the Satin Hands, or the Satin Set, which has the satin lips and the satin hand set that we have also. And the way that this works is you get to customize this. And so when you pick any 2 sets, you are able to get 1 additional set, so a 3rd set for 25% off. So tonight when you purchase 2 sets, you are able to get a 3rd set for 25% off. When you do 4 sets, you're able to get a 5th set for 25% off. Plus, you get a free travel roll-up bag, which is this incredible bag. You didn't get to see it, but it was over here at the side. And so this has 4 pockets that have zippers, and they Velcro off. And so this is what's in my bathroom, that all of my products in my personal bathroom is in this, and then it just hangs on the back of the bathroom door with the hook that's at the top, and it even spins, which is really cool. And then when you need to travel or move to a different room, you can just roll it up and take it with you. So when you do 4 sets, you get a 5th set for 25% off, and you get a free travel roll-up bag. And then 5 sets, you get 2 additional sets, so your 6th and 7th set for 25% off, and the free travel roll-up bag as well. So this will be posted in the group so you can take a look at it. But go ahead and grab out your tic-tac-toe board, and we will finish up with this and then get you guys off to bed for tonight. So remember, if you had filled out with any of the product names and you have a tic-tac-toe, for every tic-tac-toe that you get 10 tickets. So make sure that you tally those up in there as well. If you commented on any of the things in our Facebook group, you can add those tickets to this also. And so I'll give you a chance to add those up. But I do want to offer you the chance to double your tickets. Okay. So I know it may take you a little bit to count them up, but I want to give you a chance to double them. And so we hope you guys had fun tonight, and we know that your skin feels awesome if you got to try the samples, and if you didn't get to try them tonight, you're going to try them and you're going to love them. We just know it. And so you may be thinking, oh my gosh, so-and-so would love this. Oh my gosh, so-and-so would love this product. Oh my gosh, she would love the charcoal mask. Oh, she would just love some spa time and some girl time. So if you would, on your sheet of paper, just kind of like in the middle here, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. If you would put the names of 5 friends, family, coworkers, whatever, their names and phone numbers on here, then you get to double your tickets. So if you had 20 tickets, you now get 40. If you had 40, you now get 80. So just the names, 5 names of 5 friends, family members, coworkers, whoever, names and numbers that you think would enjoy having some pampering time. Okay. There's no obligation. You don't know if they will or not, but you just think that they deserve it or they would love to have it. So if you'll put their names in the middle, then you get to double the amount of tickets that you have. Okay. And like I said, what we're going to do with this at the end is you're going to send a picture of this to your consultant that invited you tonight, and she will follow up with you with this as well. Okay. So let's talk about these questions over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, really fast. So sorry for the time. All right, so the first question, this is going to be the quiz. This is going to be the easiest quiz that we're going to do because I'm going to give you all of the answers. So the first question, your answer is going to be yes or no, okay? So the question is, did you have fun tonight? All right, so did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself? Does your skin feel amazing? Yes or no? All right. So that one is super easy. I hope the answer is yes. I do not want to see any no's when we look at these. So did you have fun tonight? Yes or no? Awesome. All right. So the second question is, we kind of talked about these products, and we didn't really get to go over our hostess program tonight, but one of the things that your consultant is able to do, like I said, is to get together with you, customize a skincare program, customize products designed just for your needs. And so when she does that, she's able to, you know, have you invite friends over, and you get to have a little bit of girlfriend time, little fun pampering, kind of those 5 names that we talked about. And when you do that, you can actually earn free product. So like I said, Mary Kay always used to say, if it's free, it's for me. And so if you know, when you get together with your consultant, whether that's in person or virtually, to kind of do a follow-up, kind of try some new products. We do some skincare focused events. We do some color focused events, different things like that. When you get together with your consultant, if you would like to have that just you or the chance to earn free products, which of those would you choose? So your answer to this one is just me or free. So if you would love to get together with your consultant just to kind of be able to try some other products, again, skincare focus, color focus, another spa night, if you would like to do that, you can have the option of doing it just you or free by inviting some girlfriends and earning some free product. So just me or free. All right. The next question is, and I know this is going to be one that you might have to look at the sheet after we post this, but of all of the sets that we tried tonight, so the facial peel, the microderm, the masking set, the hydrogel eye set, the satin set, and again, you can look at this when we post this, which of those sets, if I was your fairy godmother and can give you any of those sets for free and you would have it into your bathroom to try it, which of those would you want? Okay. So again, you may have to kind of hold that answer to number 3 till you can look at that. But if you could, any of the products that we tried tonight that you could take home, which would you take home if money were no object? Okay. If I would give them to you and you would use them, which ones would you use? Okay. All right. The last question, number 4, is going to be either A, B, or C. All right. And this will be our last one and we will be done. Is we talked a little bit about the Mary Kay opportunity and the Mary Kay story. And so if you are listening to this tonight and you're like, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I loved being around all these people. Everybody was so encouraging and had so much fun. And I love the products. And sure, like, I think I would like to do this. I would love to earn some extra money, love to have some fun. Absolutely, I am in. So if that is you, if you were like, absolutely, I would love to start my own Mary Kay business, then put A for number 4. If you're like, I had a lot of fun tonight, but I have some questions, I'm just not really quite sure, then do B. B is for but. And so if you're like, I am kind of intrigued, I am a little bit interested, but I have some questions, then put B. All right. C is, Mary, you are cute, even with your hydrogel eye patches on, but I am so happy to stay a customer. So C is, you're cute, but I want to stay a customer. And we love that. We love our customers. We would not have a Mary Kay business if it wasn't for our customers. So A is absolutely, I would love to get started. B is, but I have some questions. And C is, you're cute, but I want to stay a customer. All right. So make sure that you have that filled out on your sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and tally your tickets. And if you have the 5 names and numbers in between, you get to double your tickets. Send a picture of this to your consultant. Consultant, you will send me the names and the amount of tickets that each person has, and I will do the drawing within the next 24 hours for our free product that we are giving away. And so I hope that you guys had an awesome time tonight. Thank you for hanging in with me. And I know we went a little bit over in time, and I'm so sorry for that, but hopefully your skin loves you for it. And thanks you for it, especially tomorrow. Your skin will feel just amazing as you wake up. So thank you guys so very much. Have a great night. Send your board to your consultant for your entry into the drawing. So have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.